heavyweight champion of TBW Raws, a reign that is approaching close to 400 days!
400 days and counting!
That's why I came back, to defeat this reign of terror, because that's what I was destined to do.
Atomic has won the Beat the Clock Challenge and will face the Shade of the Man event!
At Vendetta!
You are just not ready for the challenge. What makes you think you're gonna do what Anderson can do? What Flair can do? What Jay Wilde couldn't do? Lewis couldn't do? You are gonna be the one to dethrone Mr. Ledger and myself.
Listen here, I know I am. I am capable of that. This is the comeback story, and I'm gonna finish the story at Vendetta.
He complete the comeback story by capping it off and capturing the World Heavyweight title and dethrone the Shade.
You're gonna finish the story.
How cute!
Ow! Vendetta, me and you.
Champion and challenger in the ring, locking eyes.
The undisputed champion of Tennessee Backyard Wrestling, know that you're stepping in the ring with the very best.
Will the Anarchy era continue, or will Titan finally be the one to dethrone the Shade?
Ladies and gentlemen, here we are, Vendetta! We're finally here! It's Vendetta! And sitting alongside here with Josh Ross, the one and only!
Thank you, Cross. It's good to be here for Vendetta. It's at the first pay-per-view of the season, Season 7, and here are the match card as followed. It's Manny Kobra defends the hardcore title against Joe Anderson in the first ever dog collar match. This has been brewing for weeks and weeks with the Puerto Rican Nightmare putting an end to the grave robber, Joe Anderson, take home the hardcore title yet again.
And the next matchup after the dog collar match is the Nature Boy Gage Flair alongside with Johnny J taking on Daniel Alphaco. It's been a long rivalry setup ever since Summer Bash of last year, whenever Daniel Cole didn't show up.
It's a long time coming for this grudge match. Will the Nature Boy defeat Cole, or will Cole defeat the Nature Boy here tonight, one-on-one in Vendetta? And also, speaking of another grudge match, it's the Nemesis James Taylor taking on the Prophet Jay Wilde here tonight, one-on-one, 2 out of 3 falls.
And this rivalry has been ongoing ever since Jay Wilde was our last official back in Season 6 Raw.
Indeed, back when Jay Wilde was last, who's going to win, Taylor or Wilde? And folks, the main event, the big blockbuster tonight. Will the comeback story of the American Dragon be fulfilled, or will the Shade yet again, the Anarchy reign supreme for 414 days over Tennessee Backyard Wrestling? Will it happen? Who will win? Ladies and time, and let's get down to the ringside.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Vendetta.
Yeah. Wait a minute, Rob, look, something different.
It's a new ring, Cross.
We have some changes that have been made. Me and the president, Mr. Matthew Joseph, have gotten us a new ring to compete with.
Kudos to the commissioner and the president.
Listen to the crowd.
Exactly.
TBW.
Now, as I've said before, I promised you change, and I have delivered it. We have seen new people being signed. We have a new ring, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm tired of talking. So without my further ado, let's get this show on the road.
Well, Ross, we heard it from the commissioner. Let's get Vendetta started!
And we're gonna kick it off here across with the dog collar match between the Puerto Rican Nightmare and the Grim Reaper.
And here comes the grave robber himself, the one who started all of this.
Exactly. And last week, might I add, this grave robber costed us tag team gold, the no good cheapskate.
You're right, Ross. He costed TBW tag team gold
against Ronnie Brady and Jack Flair and Red Wrestling, the congregation, last week.
But Ross, the only goal on his mind is that hardcore belt, and that's what he's aiming to do, is to get that hardcore belt here tonight at Vendetta.
And the Grim Reaper looking like a hellhound with that chain around his neck. But this, although it's on his mind, like you said, Cross, is the Manny Kobra's hardcore title. And speaking of the hardcore champ, we hear the music of the Puerto Rican Nightmare himself, Manny Kobra. And here he comes, folks.
This will be his first title defense, Ross. His first hardcore title defense.
He won the hardcore title back in the season we were season 7, Rampage episode 140.
And what a damn good match that was, Ross. And can they have another classic match here tonight?
And it looks like Kobra's running his way all smiles down the ring, but it ain't gonna be all smiles in the first ever dog collar match.
And Ross, you're right. This is TBW's first ever dog collar matchup. And this match will start once Ref Carter latches the collars onto their necks.
The only way to win this is by pinfall or submission. The Grim Reaper versus Puerto Rican Nightmare. It's the Spear versus the MTK.
And there's Ref Carter holding up the hardcore belt. That's what this match is all about for that prize right there.
Indeed, Cross, that gold and red strap representing the hardcore division here in TW. And the introductions underway first for the Grim Reaper, Joe Anderson.
And in the other corner, he is the champion.
And now introductions is underway for the Puerto Rican Nightmare, the hardcore champ, Manny Kobra.
Here you go, Carter now latching on the chain to the collar of Manny Kobra.
And this matchup is fixed to be underway, Ross, once Ref Carter rings a bell and the chain starts clinging.
And the collars are on both necks of Anderson and Kobra. Here we go, first through a dog collar match with the hardcore title. The bell sounds. Here we go.
Here we go, Ross.
And they're circling each other right now. Cross, elbow tie up.
What a powerful collar elbow tie up, both men. Wait a minute.
He's got, look at this. Get over here. He's got the chain link. Down goes the Grim Reaper.
Damn, he just did some kind of Mortal Kombat.
And look at this, pounding away. And Cobra's got to hook up the chop.
He's giving those vicious chops. It's not phasing him. It's not phasing him.
Oh, what an uppercut.
He's back on his feet.
Clothesline.
What a clothesline. But Manny Kobra's back on his feet once again.
Oh, he got him with that chain.
He just chained him on the head.
Oh no, the chain is going to be used a lot. Oh no.
Oh no.
He's choking the life out of the Manny Kobra. And look at this. Oh no. Spot on the pine. He got him.
The spot on the chain.
He got him. Look at this. He's grabbing that chain. He's going to whip him with it.
He's whipping him like a red-headed stepchild.
He's doing it just that, Cross. Oh, another one across the stomach region. What in the world's going to be? He's still got that chain, and he's wrapping around his fist. Look at this. And he's grinding it. Oh, good God.
It's like a cheese grater.
It's like a chain cheese grater on the forehead of Joe Anderson.
And this is all legal. It's all legal. It all goes.
Oh, no, he's going to look like he's got like a transmission. Got it locked in almost, or a sleeper hold.
And let's not forget, either men, they cannot escape one another.
Exactly. They're locked up in two collars for a reason.
This is a true dog collar match.
Is Anderson going to pass out? Oh, wait, the hand is down one more time. It's over one more time. And now he's got life left. Anderson's got life left.
He still has life left. He's still got gas in the tank.
The Grim Reaper lives.
And look, Ross, he's pulling him and going.
And yet again, get over here.
What a clothesline delivered by Joe Anderson. And he's staying on Manny Kobra.
And look at this. Oh, there's that variation of a face buster. Face first. Look at that.
1, 2.
Oh, the kick out.
Only a 2.
Only a 2 count by the Grim Reaper. And all this grounded pound offense by Joe Anderson.
He's going to knock the block right off of his face.
Indeed, the Grim was definitely grounded pound on the face of Manny Kobra. And now Joe positioning Kobra for God knows what. He's climbed up to the second rope. Look at this. And look out. Here he goes. Incoming.
Oh, my God. 1, 2.
What a splash. And a kick out by Kobra. Kick out at 2.
That's what you call a super splash.
What a splash it was indeed. What's going to be left to put down Kobra for John to recapture the hardcore title?
Where's the Reaper going? He knows he can't escape.
Yeah, where's he going to look at? On the baseball slide. Little drop kick right there. And down goes Anderson on the grass on the outside.
And there goes the Puerto Rican Nightmare. He is on the outside as well.
Kobra in hot pursuit on the Grim Reaper.
Manny Kobra had no interest in taking a count-out victory.
He wants to defend this title with honor, with dignity. And head first goes the Grim Reaper.
You know he's feeling that. Looking dazed.
Dazed and confused. And oh, good God, he got it back first in the post. They better get back in the ring, Cross.
Wait a minute. He's going to swing. Batter, swing.
Look out! Oh, to the back of the Grim Reaper, that baseball bat.
And he's not finished yet, Ross. Oh, another swing.
And a second one. He got the no. It's the stop sign.
It's TOP.
He's gonna stop. Oh no! Speaking, the Grim Reaper just stopped him. And oh God! He might have a concussion after that one.
He looks unconscious.
Get him back in the ring for crying out loud. And now Anderson has got Kobra. He's in the sitting position on the apron of the ring. Come on now, hurry up. And then what in the world? Is he climbing the fence?
Oh, no.
No, wait a minute. What in the world is Anderson doing? Oh, no, he's got that chain. He's going to choke the life out of the Puerto Rican Nightmare. Oh, my God, no.
Will he submit?
He can't submit. He's on the rope, for God's sake.
Come on, Carter, do something. This is inhumane.
You want to quit?
Come on, Carter, stop this. Call it, ring the bell. He's going to do something. Good God.
He's laying there lifeless.
Come on, get away. He let go. I think Reaper let go. Somehow, the strength. He lost the strength. Look at this. Kobra now climbing back. What is he, a rodeo?
And Manny Kobra's back inside the ring, Ross. Oh, what a clothesline.
Look at this. Cobra's getting psyched up. He's getting pumped up. He's pumping himself up. He's not retained or not, Cross.
He could very well retain.
Look out. Oh, down goes the Grim Reaper.
Another vicious clothesline delivered by the Puerto Rican Nightmare. It's not over yet.
It's not over yet, indeed. Cross, look at this. What is this? He's Kobra now with an STF.
He's got an STF and he's got the chain around the neck of the Reaper.
He's got a tap now. This is it. This is ball game. An STF from the Puerto Rican Nightmare to the Grim Reaper.
Can the Grim Reaper get out of this one?
Can he get out of this one? Oh, he's the elbows, into the ribs, in the stomach area of the Puerto Rican Nightmare.
And he was able to get out of it, Ross. What a very smart way, elbowing the rib cage of the Puerto Rican Nightmare.
Very smart and very good tactic by the former hardcore champion, Joe Anderson.
But the Puerto Rican Nightmare is back on his feet and he's kicking away every body part of Joe Anderson.
Kicking away, stomping away, trying to wear down the Grim Reaper himself, Manny Kobra. This has been all Manny Kobra right now.
He's picking up Joe Anderson. What's he going for?
MTK reverse, all big boot. No! Stunner.
A stunner, a variation. 1, 2.
Oh, and a kick out.
That could have been it. That could have very well been it.
Anderson's own variation of a stunner and only a 2 count.
It almost put the lights out for Manny Kobra.
Almost indeed. Now, Kobra and Anderson are on one knee, both men trying to get back into a vertical base. Here they get Carter looking on, and a punch by Kobra. Another punch. And a receipt by Anderson.
Both men trading blows back and forth for the hardcore belt.
Indeed, for the hardcore title. And the further, what an uppercut right there. Uppercut-like punch by the Grim Reaper.
Both men are down, but Joe Anderson needs to go and get a coverage.
Get a pinfall or a submission. Look at Anderson now, crawling to the corner. He's going to set him up for that spear. This could be it. This could be it. We can have a new champion if he hits this. And he's shot. MTK.
It's over. It's over.
1, 2, 3. Oh, come on. How close was that?
It could have been over, Ross. I'm on the edge of my seat. This is Vendetta.
Both men getting in tune with the new ring, courtesy of Beast and the President, Matthew Joseph.
And Manny Kobra back to his feet. He could very well be setting up the finish of this matchup.
For one more MTK
He set him up.
This could be another MTK coming from Manny Kobra to join us. Look, here he comes. Spear! The spear out of nowhere. Come on. 1, 2. Oh, kick out. How did Kobra kick out of that spear? That spear was out of nowhere. And Anderson now walking over the corner. He's in position for another spear. And this might be it. This might be the last spear and the final coffin for the Puerto Rican Nightmare. The spear. Another spear. 1, 2. Oh, my God. How many spears is he going to take?
He's still got got life left in him after taking 2 vicious spears by the Grim Reaper.
Somehow, some way, Kobra is still in this dog collar match. 2 spears have been tried, and he kicked out.
He's back on his feet, Ross. He's back on his feet.
How is he still standing?
Manny Kobra has cheated dead.
And Manny Kobra, the hardcore champion, do whatever it takes to keep his hardcore title in his possession.
And now he's got a submission locked in. Oh, but Joe Anderson doing a kick. Another kick.
He had that ankle lock, but Anderson kicking away. And oh no, the hell of it! Look at this! The Hell's Gate is locked in on the Puerto Rican Nightmare.
With the chain around his neck. Could this be it? Are we approaching the end of this matchup?
And Manny is fighting. No! One! The hand is up, down 1. It's down again. Kobra, is he fading away? And oh no! That's it! Kobra has passed out to the Hell's Gate. The new hardcore champion, the Grim Reaper, Joe Anderson, winning via submission of the Hell's Gate.
What a battle we just witnessed, Josh Ross. What a battle indeed. And Manny Kobra did not give up till the very end.
Defiant till the end was Manny Kobra. He gave everything he had in this dog collar match. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the Grim Reaper is walking away as the new hardcore champion. He has the hardcore title in his grasp once again.
And what a great dog collar matchup that was, Ross. For the first time ever in TBW history.
Indeed, Cross. Indeed it was. But the Grim Reaper gets the final nail in the coffin and defeats Manny Kobra.
What a way to kick off Vendetta!
Congratulations, Joe Anderson.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Backyard Universe, it is yours truly, the Jackass, the one and only Triple J, alongside with the greatest icon in all the backyard, the Nature Boy, Gage Flair.
Woo!
And Gage, why don't you tell him what started all this?
Johnny J, today's the day. It's Vendetta, which means I get my hands on Daniel Alpha Co.
That Weasley 2-bit bastard.
It was Daniel Alpha Co who attacked me at season finale. Attacked me. And you wanna know why he attacked me? Because he knows in order to get to the top, you've got to pin and you've got to beat the Nature Boy, just like everybody else. Anyone else who's ever pinned me or beat me has went on to be a champion or world champion. Just look at Rage at Resurrection. And look at Dustin Alexander. He's national champion, but he just beat me because of Daniel Alpha. Watch, a few weeks later, you'll see him as the world champion on Resurrection. That's what happens when you face a Nature Boy. And that's what Daniel Alpha is trying to do. He's trying to beat me in the middle of that ring to get to Ledger for that world heavyweight title belt. Because everyone knows you got to go through me to get to the top.
And when Daniel is up staring at the lights like he always does, let it be reminded that we're going to drop 40 on your ass like we're the Los Angeles Lakers.
Woo! Woo! Daniel Cole, be ready. Woo!
And there you hear the words from Gage Flair and Johnny J. Jameson. And up next, folks, it's the Nature Boy Gage Flair with Johnny J at ringside, taking on the Alpha, Daniel Cole, one-on-one.
Oh, you're right, Ross. This has been accumulating ever since Summer Bash of last year, and ever since Daniel Cole attacked Gage Flair at season finale.
Let's see how this matchup will come out, ladies and gentlemen. That's our president! Oh no!
He did it!
No!
Wait a minute! Ross! No! It's him! The Alpha Daniel Cole! This ain't right! No! No!
The leg drop! Come on, cover!
1, 2, 3!
He got it! Matthew drops the ball, please! The almighty Alpha Daniel Cole!
I know you're backstage! Won't you bring your little short ass out here? I should have known that's what you was going to do at season finale, and I should have been prepared.
Should have been, but as usual, you're always one step behind the Archbishop.
I've got somebody backstage that knows you very well. Bring him out! Bring him out!
Johnny J!
And Johnny J knows Daniel Cole better than anybody else!
It's quite simple why I joined up with this man.
I came back to make a shit ton of money. What do you think?
I'm here right now. I'll fight both of you.
You need to get permission from your mistress first. Let me.
Oh no, Cole's got it! At Vendetta, you're not going to escape the Nature Boy. It's going to be me and Daniel Cole.
At Vendetta, Flair wants the Alpha.
Get your ass out here! We don't have to wait till Vendetta, little boy!
I'm not waiting till Vendetta!
I'm ready by the balance now. He's screaming like a goddamn mule.
Will this be the scene between Daniel Alpha Cole and Gage Flair at Vendetta?
And folks, we're back at ringside here for the Gage Flair Daniel Cole matchup. And out first, as always,
He's a limousine ride! Jet fly! Kiss Dylan! Wheeling Dylan! Son of a gun!
the Gage Flair. And then you see Johnny J. James leading the charge with a bottle of prime. For heaven's sake, we're not sponsored. But anyway, here we go. Flair, Cole, one-on-one. It's been a long time coming, Cross.
Josh Raw's Gage Flair has been wanting to get his hands on Daniel Alpha Cole, and he has the opportunity here tonight at Vendetta.
Indeed he does. Indeed he does get his hands on the almighty Alpha himself, along with Johnny J at ringside. You know he's going to be a factor, guaranteed, as Johnny J, the Walrus, would say. And there you see Flair sporting the white and purple butterfly robe.
We call this
Look at
the
this fan,
triple
bro! Wait,
J
look at
effect.
that fan!
You
that
Shady
shirt!
School keep doing you.
What the hell?
Wait a minute. That's the first time Johnny J ever had a fan in his lifetime, for God's
And the
sake.
commissioner's sitting ringside watching it!
What? The knock for God. Well, commissioner better keep his bias in check, you know what I'm saying, this matchup.
Well, Roz, it looks to me like he's down at ringside to watch this matchup.
Indeed he is, our commissioner of the beast, Rev Carter, is going to call the action yet again. And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. It's the almighty Alpha Daniel Cole himself.
Daniel Alpha Cole, Roz! Daniel Alpha Cole!
This has been a long time coming for both these men. Both these men have been chomping at the bit to get their hands on each other. And out here in Vendetta, it's going to happen.
Daniel Alpha Cole was the one who interrupted Gage Flair's season finale matchup against Matthew Johnson.
And cost it Flair of the match. It's the almighty Alpha himself.
Daniel Alpha Cole! He's here!
A little bit of sign language there to the old Johnny J there moments ago. It's time for them to do battle. Alpha versus Nature Boy. One-on-one, here we go. It's going to happen ASAP to get into the ringside. This is going to be a match that everybody's been waiting for, especially these two. Now, like I said, chomping at the bit to keep their hands on each other.
And Roz, look at Gage Flair. He was standing in the ring. You can tell he is ready for this matchup. And as I said earlier, he can't wait to get his hands on Daniel Alpha Cole. But Daniel Alpha Cole looks just as pumped and ready.
Uh-oh, we got a stare down.
And Roz, let's not forget, both these men are two former World Heavyweight TBW champions.
Exactly, two former World Heavyweight champions going to do battle in this grudge match. It's a grudge match at its finest. Referee Carter in the ring, going to ring the bell. Introductions first, underway. Nature Boy. And as always, folks, a wooing reception for the Nate, former two-time World Heavyweight champion.
And the introduction up next for Daniel Alpha Cole.
Very warm reception for the Alpha Daniel Cole. Keep in mind, his first pay-per-view match since Scars and Stripes against Russell Cooper.
And my question, Ross, will this be his last? The bell has been sounded by Ref Carter. And here they go, Ross.
Here we go, both men circling the ring. Flair being charismatic as usual. Daniel Cole not taking his eyes off him. Caught up on time.
Oh, and Flair's going to headlock to Daniel Cole. Daniel takes him off.
Off the ropes goes Nate. Look out. Oh! The dirtiest player in the game. Veteran-like instinct.
Flair caught himself on the ropes.
And here we go again, another second caught up on time by Cole and Flair.
Look at Flair, he's taking Daniel Cole to the corner.
Come on, Carter, do something. Separate him.
Oh, Flair was able to let off of Daniel Cole, Ross.
Finally a break there by Gage Flair. And now they're circling yet again. Carter being very observant. And a third caught. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's the Allen Apple Lock, perhaps. Yes, he's got the Apple Lock locked in already. Wait. Oh, Flair kicked him off with a boot.
Flair being twisted. Oh, my gosh.
With a close-up. Ground and pound. Piston lock right hands by the Alpha.
I can't believe what I'm seeing, Ross. Daniel Cole, he's staying on Flair. He's staying on Flair.
He's got him in the corner on the knees. Oh, there's some chops by the Alpha himself. Oh, there's a boot right to Flair. Oh, good God. There goes Cole. And there you see the walrus yapping his beak.
Flair's picking Daniel Cole back up, and there's some more vicious chops in the corner.
Vicious chops by the chop master. Also, here comes the punches right under the chin. The facial features. And oh, there's another chop. And Cole in the seated position. Uh-oh, a little bit of lip service. But Rev Carter, watch out, Carter.
And Daniel Cole still in the corner. And Flair's not finished with him yet, Ross. Irish whip to the other corner.
Back, look out. Oh.
What a chop by Nature Boy Gage Flair.
Flair.
Signature strut.
Flair strutting his stuff.
And Flair's walking back over to Daniel Cole, Ross.
And the fans are behind the Alpha 100%. Look at this. Other up goes Cole.
Oh, what a back elbow delivered by the Nate.
Back elbow by Flair. Look at this now.
What a snap mirror delivered by the Nature Boy Gage Flair. He's getting Daniel Cole in a headlock here.
He's got him in the headlock. He might be able to wrench this thing in. Cole now on. Look at this. Cole up to one knee.
Cole's got the strength. Look at the strength on Daniel Cole.
Oh my God. What a move there. Slamming Flair. Look at this. Oh, the senton.
It could be a pin covering. One. Only a one, Ross. Only a one.
Only a one count there for the Alpha Daniel Cole. Look at this. Look, Cole now on the corner.
Cole's not finished. He's not finished.
Not finished at all. Look at this. Oh, look. And the dollar DDT.
And he spiked it, Ross.
Spiked head first to Flair in the mat. Referee Carter observant looking at Flair.
And now Flair's getting back on his feet here, Ross. Whoa!
Oh, the back body drop by Flair onto Alpha Cole.
And Daniel Cole rolling away. Come on, Flair. Let's see what you got next.
Flair's got to beat. He's got to be very observant. Oh, there's a boot there to Cole by Flair.
And look at Johnny J on the outside. And Flair's stomping away. Carter! Come on, Carter!
Come on, Carter, do something for God's sake. Uh-oh, Flair a little bit of lip service yet again to the referee.
Flair telling Ref Carter like it is, Ross.
Well, he's doing something, and Carter, he better mind his P's and Q's, you know what I'm saying?
Here's Flair with another vicious chop, Ross.
Flair, only man standing.
He's going to the top! What? Flair's going to the top!
Has he lost his mind?
Flair's going to the top, Ross!
Flair's up at top.
Wait a minute!
Oh, no! Oh, down!
Back
first down goes Flair on the canvas. And look at this! Cole, both legs! Oh God, right in the breadbasket!
Cole knew he needed to capitalize after throwing Nature Boy Gage Flair on the top!
Oh, he just smearing the shoe on the forehead of Gage Flair! Oh! It's the armbar! The armbar is cinched! Cole's got it locked in!
He's got the armbar locked in, Ross! He is reaching the arm, but look, Flair's got the leg! Flair's got the leg!
Flair's got the leg on the knee, driven right to the calf! And he's driven again! Look at this!
Flair was able to give that arm wrench into his own wrench to the leg!
And now look at Cole now, he's got the bottom. Come on, Carter, rope break!
1, 2, oh, come on, Carter!
Come on, Flair, lay off! Uh-oh, not again!
There's a lot of heated words exchanged in this match between Flair and Carter!
Well, it's a grudge match. You expect it? It's like, no catch matches. Look at this. Cole, oh, good grief. Childhood punches back and forth.
These men are fighting. They're fighting Rock. Oh, what an uppercut!
What an uppercut by Cole that rocked the Nate momentarily.
He put the
German suplexes.
Dirtiest player in the game, Ross. He was able to get all that German-like suplex.
The veteran instinct. Oh, there's a boot right in the midsection. And there's another chop to the chest of Cole.
He's chopping away me.
He does it. No. Suplex City.
What a suplex. What a suplex with Daniel Alpha Cole.
Oh, now he's going to go with the second one. Oh, down goes Flair yet again. Courtesy that second German suplex.
What a suplex. You know the back of
He's going
Flair.
to go for the third. Oh, he got him.
You know the back of Flair has to be hurting. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 2.5. It could have been over.
It could have been over. Flair, somehow, some way, getting the shoulder up.
And now Johnny J looks so stunned on the outside.
Johnny J beside himself, sweating bullets or sweating Crisco. He might be sweating Prime.
And Daniel Cole's got Gage Flair back up. The Irish whipping Ross.
Irish whip by Cole. Oh, what a
Back elbow.
back elbow. And down is Flair yet again on the canvas.
Johnny J looking on. Daniel Cole trying to get Flair back up to his feet.
Cole trying to get the Nature Boy up to his feet.
Suplex.
He's not going to do it, is he?
Flair stops him. Flair stops him, Ross.
And Flair with a little suplex of his own.
Flair needs to capitalize on this, Ross. Flair needs to capitalize.
Flair needs to, and Johnny J better have a heart attack here on the outside.
And Flair's on the outside of the ring here now, getting some air and being the dirtiest player in the game.
Both Flair taking a powder, rightfully so, and now Cole up to one knee. You're trying to get up to both the vertical base.
This is smart of Flair, going to the outside to regroup.
Yeah, but how smart is it though? You're letting Daniel Cole catch a breath.
Flair restarts the count.
Oh, for God's sake, get in the ring! Do something! Throw him out! Carter, throw that walrus out there. He's not putting a strength anyways. It's going to tick off the Alpha even more, for God's sake.
Carter had to restart the count, and Flair being very, very smart.
Very, very smart and very, very afraid. Which one is it? Oh, super kick on the dot!
Flair did not see that super kick coming, Ross.
Right under the chin! And he's got Flair by the hair of the head!
Rubbing his face up and get that rope.
Oh, wait, he tried to go for it.
Flair got him in the gut, but it did not keep down Cole.
Oh!
Bigger
Oh, no! It's time to... Wait, no!
Oh!
Kicked him right in the rear end, and it goes Flair on the outside.
Flair on the outside now, Ross. Trying to get the figure four of Daniel Alpha Cole.
Yeah, trying to. Carter now. Wait a minute. What is Cole thinking?
Cole's going to the top, Ross. Cole's going to the high range.
He's going to the high. Look out!
Look at Flair. Ah, he just shoved Johnny J.
He just shoved Johnny J right into harm's way.
Back in the ring.
Flair, being the dirtiest in the game, shoved his own manager into Daniel Alpha Cole.
Well, by any means necessary. The stop. Oh, good goodness. A chop right to the chest. Any means necessary. Oh, he got posted to stop the Alpha on the hunt.
Absolutely. And this story has been 8 months in the making, Ross, ever since Daniel Alpha Cole no-showed Summer Bash.
8 months in the making for this grueling grudge match, this grueling feud, and now Flair back in the ring yet again. Oh, and there's another chop to the chest.
And Ross, I notice it's raining here in this matchup, Ross. Look at him.
He's raking the forehead across the top rope. And look at this, Flair. Oh, there's another chop.
Flair lighting the chest up on Daniel Alpha Cole.
He's lighting up, paying the electric ball.
Daniel Cole! Daniel Cole!
Oh, now, pistol like right hands. Here goes, look at this. Oh, more punches and bunches by the Alpha to Gage Flair.
And Daniel Cole sees him off for us. What's coming next?
Look out. Oh, the belly, overhead by the belly.
Belly to belly, suplex. Could it be over soon?
And look at this, Cole is picking up Flair by the hair of the head. Look at this, Sister Abigail perhaps. There it is.
Is it over? Is it over?
Here, and the rain is falling down. Look at this.
1, 2.
How close can you be? And the desperation on the face as Cole puts his hands over his face. The desperation, I say.
Daniel Alpha Cole thought that was going to be a 3.
Thought, and it wasn't. A kick at 2.5. And look at this. Oh, there's more chops and punches left by both men.
They're both fighting each other back and forth. Ross back and forth.
Oh, and down goes Flair with the Flair. Look at this. Foot pan, 1, 2. Oh, come on.
Only a 2, only a 2.
I gotta do more than that than a foot pin to put down Flair.
Daniel Cole's getting Flair back up, but Flair's got him where he wants it. Sends him off there, Ross.
Off the rope, go off the big. Oh no! Look out! Flair! Flair buster! That's it! 1, 2, 3, no! 2.5. Cole kicked out. 2.5. The Flair buster.
I'm sweating in my chair.
Well, keep your sweat your way. I don't want it.
I thought it was gonna be over.
And Flair, now Flair, maybe with desperation on his face, what's he got to do to put away Cole?
Woo! Flair setting him up again, Ross. Flair setting him up again. Chop block!
Oh, the chop block, the signature chop block. It was set up for one thing, and that's that legendary figure 4. And if that's the case, we might see an Alpha submit. Oh no! Look at this! Flair! Knee rocking the break.
This could be over.
It's time to go to school. Carter in position. Checking Cole. Will you submit?
Look at Daniel Cole screaming. He's moving around.
And look at this. Carter. Oh, he saw it. Flair had the rope. Cheap tactics. Cheap tactics.
Could Daniel Cole submit? Wait a minute. He flipped Flair over.
He flipped it on. Oh, good God, it's back. The figure 4 is still locked in, though.
It's still locked in. Oh, no.
And now Cole's got the rope, breaking up. And they finally let go of that figure 4.
Cole has the rope, which broke the count. Flair's back up.
Flair is back up to a vertical base. He's grabbing both legs. What is going to happen? Wait, no, lets him go. I want to stop on the chest. Woo! The signature knee drop.
The knee on the forehead of Daniel Alpha Cole. Can we be seeing Flair set up for one more time?
Could it be a Flair buster? Could it be a figure 4? Look at this. He's got Cole up on his feet now. Look at this.
He's telling the cameraman to look.
He's telling the cameraman. Oh, he slapped the taste out of it. Here, no. The second Flair. No, wait. Here he goes. Sister Abigail. Cover. Pinfall. 1, 2, 1. You gotta be kidding me. That rolling pole. No good.
I've had enough of you.
I
don't do anything.
Piece
You
of.
get out.
Wait, you think he's gonna throw him out? I think Carter just threw him out. Yeah, Carter threw him out of there.
No.
The big beak has been thrown out.
Flair go for him. No, wait.
Cole sidestepped him.
Daniel.
It's the Alpha lock. It's locked in. Johnny J ejected the ringside.
Flair screaming.
Flair's got nowhere to go. He's trying to throw. He's crawling. And no, he's got it locked in now. The legs are locked around it. And he's tapping. Flair taps to the Alpha lock.
Not fair to Flair.
I must need a new headpiece. Good God. Not fair. Cole wins via submission due to the Alpha lock. Finally, Rev Carter doing the right thing, getting the big beat out of harm's way, and Cole capitalized and got the submission.
Johnny J could have helped Flair win this matchup if it wasn't for Rev Carter.
Well, I'm really going to blame the ref.
Rev Carter.
You're going to blame the official. The official did the right thing in my book. And there you have it right there, folks. Your winner of the match via submission, Daniel Cole.
Daniel Alpha Cole standing high, but this match should have went to Flair.
Should have went to, well, you got your opinion, and I got mine, but it might not be over. It could not be over. It could be, but it could not be. Who knows? I have no idea, but we do know tonight that Cole gets the submission victory over the Nage, and the Nage, obviously, beside himself.
Flair looks very disappointed at the whole turnout, Ross. Wouldn't you be?
Very disappointed. The Nature Boy not a happy camper, but folks, congratulations to that man right there. Walked into Vendetta and submitted the Nature Boy Gage Flair. Daniel Cole, your winner of this matchup.
And Daniel Alpha Cole winning his big matchup return here at Vendetta.
We'll be right back with a quick revable commercial break.
Yeah. I'm a hot hitter, straight up. I'm a guap getter, straight up. Leave a thought bitter, straight up. Get your block hit up. Oh, you think you in a group? Get that shit split up. Tryna suck me laying down, I make that bitch sit up. Yeah, hot box, dirty stick, case closed. We grill beef, nigga charcoal. Selling pussy, her but JJ got a barcode. These broke ass niggas need job code. Used to use EBT to get seafood. Now Uber Eats when I want Kiku. She wanna hang, gotta let the gang G you. Metro worth a lot of M's, nigga, me too. Hanging off my earlobes is a rock. Hanging off my waistline is a Glock. The body in that casket was a op. I don't throw no bottles, I throw shots. All this drip on me, I need a mop. Balenciaga boxes in the socks. I got 10 freaky girls on a yacht. Finna drown in them, dawg. Finna drown in them.
Man, another 1,000,000 views. Ain't it great to be me? Oh, I didn't see you there. Now, you probably know me in many names on social media. Sad Boyville, the young great one. But listen, my name's Alan Michaels. I be seeing this stuff on TBW. They hit 4K. They think they're rock stars. But when you're really dealing with the real rock star, they don't know how to act.
The trendsetter, Rawls! The trendsetter? Alan Michaels?
Coming soon to TBW, signed by the Commissioner Beast. And speaking of the Commissioner, there he is. It's Beast.
Yeah. Have you seen everything so far? It's really looking good. I mean, these guys are putting it on tonight. What? About what? Oh, that match? Yeah. I've let them know. Wait, what do you mean? We can't do that. I know things got out of hand last time, but we can't. Do you know what kind of predicament you're putting me in? I can't just go up to him and tell him that. Yes, sir. Okay, I'll go let him know. Yeah. All right, you too.
Cross this just in. The currently falls between Taylor and Wilde is a one-on-one match.
It's a challenger, Atomic Titan!
Is the biggest night of my career. Ledger has held the world title for over 400 days combined. And I came back to Tennessee Backyard Wrestling to dethrone the Shade and the Painmaker. I've watched them ever since I was gone, their reign of terror. Tonight means a lot to me. Tonight, I will go out there and I will beat Ledger one-on-one. I am destined to finish the story. I will die trying out there to beat Ledger. This is it. Let's get to it.
And Rawls, this is a big night for Atomic Titan. He vows to take down the World Heavyweight Champion Ledger. Can he do
Big
it?
fight filler night cross and white. Look at that! It's the Black Fox's mask.
Oh my God!
What's that doing in the middle of the ring?
Ah! It's the Black Fox music. Could he be here? Could he actually be here, Rawls?
Could it be the return of the Black Fox?
It very well could be. This only means one thing when you see that mask laying inside the ring.
But wait a minute, look at the entranceway.
Who is it? Who's behind the curtain? Wait a minute. Ah!
It is! It's the Black Fox, Jacob Young!
What?
The former hardcore champion!
Crawling on all fours!
The hounds around my throat, that's all I can think about.
Let's go, Black Fox! Yeah, baby!
The Black Fox is back, making an appearance here at Vendetta!
Let me say the word I'm waiting for.
This is eerie, Ross. This is eerie.
The taste is right.
The Black Fox is back, and he's reclaimed the mask. The Black Fox, folks, is back in TBW. The Black Fox is back here in Tennessee Backyard Wrestling. The Black Fox lives. The hunt is on. It's Dalton Skull.
I need to talk to you.
For what?
Have you decided yet?
I don't know.
This should help.
What in the world? She's handing Skull the Prophet's black book
and the mask, Ross.
We'll see you around, brother.
And Ross, what could this mean?
I don't know. I guess it means that Dalton Skull has had the initiation and joined the prophecy. And up next, ladies and gentlemen, it's the James Taylor versus Jay Wilde match.
Ross, who do you think's going to walk out winning this matchup? This rivalry's been going on for a very long time.
Dating back to season 6 when the Prophet was a licensed official. We're going to see how this match is all killed out between the Nemesis and the Prophet.
James Taylor, you started this. You put hands on me. I'm done.
And you call me out. Tell you something, kid. I am the last son of a bitch that you want to get the attention from. You want to sit there and cry to Russell Cooper. You want to bitch over there to Matthew Joseph because you want to face the best that there is. So that being said, when it's time for you and me to go, it'll be time.
It's going to be two in particular that you have seen. It's going to be James Taylor versus Jay Wilde.
James, I'm going to take you to a place you will never, ever come out of. The darkness that is inside me, you will feel it. You will tremble underneath my feet. I will wrap this hand and this arm around you into that holy.
Got a set of guts? No! If you got a set of balls big enough, I guarantee you, dumb son of a bitch, I will beat your ass! And that's because it can't be no other way!
Step up, you're gonna get knocked down. If you wanna step up, you're gonna get knocked down. You had your chance to walk away, live to see another day. If you wanna step up, you're gonna
You always say there's no other way. There is another way, but it's my way.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are down to ringside for the Taylor and Wylde Nemesis versus Prophet match. And here we go with the entrance of the one and only, the Nemesis, James Taylor.
Joshua, did you see that video package? What a build-up!
What a build-up, another grudge feud indeed. We're waiting on the arrival still of the Nemesis, James Taylor, who is going to arrive, raise hell, and by God, there he is!
Look, Rob, James Taylor, he's here!
As I was saying earlier, he's going to arrive, raise hell, and leave after offering a can of whoop, you know what, on the Prophet here tonight at Vendetta.
Rawls, it's been over 1 year since James Taylor has stepped foot inside a TBW ring in a pay-per-view matchup.
This is his first pay-per-view match. It's no return. But the last time we saw him on a Rampage was at the Beat the Clock challenge between Jay Wilde, and it ended in a no contest. It was a brawl.
And he was not worried about winning that Beat the Clock challenge. He was worried about beating Jay Wilde's ass.
He was worried about stopping a mud hole and walking it dry. And the Prophet here tonight. And here is the music of the prophecy.
The prophecy! The prophecy!
I tell you what, Cross, the Nemesis wants to get his hands on the Prophet who are waiting on the arrival of the Prophet's family, Clay, Skull, and Jeeps.
Can you blame him wanting to get his hands on him?
I tell you what, Cross, it's been a long time coming for this match to occur because James Taylor has been chopping at the bit to get his hands on Jay Wilde, the Prophet.
Look, Ross, the family!
There you see Clay on the left, Jeeps is in the middle between the two, and it looks like Dalton Skull has drunk that voodoo juice. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we hear the music of the leader of the prophecy, the Prophet Jay Wilde, to do battle against the Nemesis James Taylor, and he's got his family in ringside for support against the Nemesis.
He's about to be walking down to this ring, and the Nemesis James Taylor cannot wait, Ross, to get his hands on Jay Wilde.
We just saw the cameraman pan back to where Taylor is sitting on the corner casually, waiting on the arrival of the Prophet himself, as the family stands by the entranceway, waiting on the arrival of their leader, the Prophet himself.
And Ross, here comes Jay Wilde. And Ross, look, Jay Wilde. Jay Wilde's looking at all his family members before going to the ring. It's almost as if they give him power or they give him confidence, as any family member would.
Well, he's going to need them to go against James Taylor, because James Taylor is here for one thing only, and that's to put a beat down on the Prophet. He's been chomping at the bit to get his hands on Jay Wilde. But like we said, he's got his followers, his family in tow.
And looks like they're going back to the back. And Jay Wilde's fixing to get into the ring. Look, James Taylor, tell him, come on in.
And it looks like Cross the Prophet is letting Clay and apparently now Hex go backstage, but Jeeps is still out here.
It may be smart of him to keep at least one family member ringside during this matchup.
Well, maybe a smart thing, but hey, it's an honorable thing, and I'll tell you why. Jay Wilde wanted to be one-on-one. No shenanigans, no BS, no falderall. He wants it one-on-one. Taylor and Wilde, mano-a-mano, one-on-one here at Vendetta.
Well, he's not honoring that, Ross. He has Jeeps here on the outside of the ring.
Well, Cross, we put it that way. You got a point there. I hate to admit that statement, but anyway, here we go. Nemesis, Prophet, finally one-on-one when Carter ever rings the bell to get this matchup underway.
I tell you what, Ross, you know, James Taylor's going to take no time getting those fists onto the head of Jay Wilde.
And the introductions now for the Nemesis, James Taylor. Ringside by Jeeps, representing the Prophet. He is the Prophet, Jay Wilde.
And now introductions for the Prophet.
And here we go, Cross. Rev Carter about to ring the bell for the co-main event of Vendetta. Wilde and Taylor, one-on-one.
Once that bell sounds, Hands are gonna fly.
And we just saw a little salute by the Nemesis to the Prophet's face. Here we go, Carter position, the bell sounds. Here we go. This is not going to be a catch special. This is going to be a knockdown dragon bird, I think. And they're circling each other right now. Oh, carnival time.
And here we go. James Taylor. He's got the arm of Jay Wilde.
He's got the arm wrenched. He might put an arm on the socket.
Yeah, he very may well. Whoa.
And down goes the Prophet. He still got that arm wrist. It's Taylor. Oh, he's got him in the corner now. Look at this. Uh-oh. Oh, there's a chop by the Nemesis. Lighten up that chest.
Can you imagine the redness already on the chest of Jay Wilde?
Oh, here he goes. He's stomping a ball in his cue ball ass, and he's going to walk it dry. What? He stopped his chest out. That's
He's picking him up now, Ross. He's got him right where he wants him. What's coming next? Look at the suplex.
Gonna go for a suplex.
Ow!
The suplex by the Nemesis to the Prophet.
Nemesis going for a pin coverage.
Pin one, two, and a kick out by the Prophet.
Only a two, Ross. Only a two. You know, James Taylor was looking for a three.
Here he goes again. Gonna go for another suplex. Punch on the back. Here he goes. Another suplex. This has been all Nemesis from the get-go.
What a vicious suplex by the Nemesis James Taylor, and he's not finished with Jay Wilde just yet.
And it looks like Nemesis now on going to the second rope. What's gonna go for now here? Perched on the second rope. Look at this. Here it comes. A diamond elbow drop for the middle rope.
What a diving elbow. Very effective. Jay Wilde rolling around on the mat.
Nemesis now gonna pick up Jay Wilde by the back of the shirt, and he's got him right here. What in the world? Oh, look at this! A scoop slam! A scoop slam!
Can you imagine how painful that must be, Ross?
Well, I can guarantee that Jay Wilde might go the chiropractor after this one.
And the Nemesis is picking up Jay Wilde. What's coming next, Ross? He's got him by the head wrench. Oh, a takeover.
Headlock takeover by James Taylor to Jay Wilde. And now Taylor got it locked in.
James Taylor is slowing down the match to his pace. He is in control at this time. He is in control.
Like I said, Taylor has got that hold. And look at this. Wilde now on the one knee. Now both men do a vertical base. Here he goes. What's going to happen now? Look at this. Back body drop by the Prophet to James Taylor.
But look at the back. The back is still aching on Jay Wilde.
And now here comes Jay Wilde putting the boots in to the Nemesis. James Taylor, look at this now. Look at this. On the senton.
What a vicious running senton delivered by the Prophet.
And there's a pinfall on a 2 count, and Taylor kicks out.
And now we got some ground and pound by Jay Wilde.
Well, you said fists to be flying, and they're flying courtesy of Jay Wilde. Carter being very observant. What in the world was that?
It looks like he was trying to go for a pin, but Jay Wilde was able to get him off of it.
And now there's some more piston-like right hands by the Nemesis James Taylor to the cue ball.
And now we got Jay Wilde rolling to the outside with Jinx.
And then, Jay Wilde taking a powder for the Nemesis. And the Nemesis going out there to meet him. This could not go well for what he wants to get him back in the ring. And look, Taylor now being very observant, waiting for Jay Wilde to get back into the ring.
A very smart tactic from a veteran.
And look at this. He's got him. Look at this. Taylor now. He's going to go for a suplex. Is he? He's got the position. He's trying to get him over. But wait on the. Oh! God dang it. Throat first over the top rope goes the Nemesis. What a move. What a genius move by the Prophet. Cutting off the win. Oh, there's an elbow.
The Prophet was on his feet, thinking quickly in the moment.
Cutting off the wind supply of James Taylor. Now, Jay Wilde has got the Nemesis. Oh, no. Suplex position, perhaps. Yes, he does. And a suplex by Jay Wilde to James Taylor.
And the Prophet needs to stay on James Taylor in order to win this matchup.
But wait a minute. He's got to roll up. 1, 2. Oh, what a kick out there. A genius move by the Nemesis. The roll up. Jay Wilde with that pin coverage.
Ross, this match isn't over yet. Look, he's got him on the rope. Oh my gosh.
He's choking the line by the Prophet. And look at this. Here he goes. Oh, dropping the midsection right in the back of Jay Wilde. He might choke the life out of him.
You might as well say, there's your receipt.
What a receipt! And now Taylor working over the leg. He's reaching the leg.
As a veteran should, work on every body part of his opponent.
Every body part known to mankind. He's still reaching that ankle, and he's got the rope. Wilde had the rope, and Taylor respectfully breaking up the hold there.
Look here, Ross. Both men are trying to get back up to their feet.
Both men up to a vertical base yet again. And here goes Wilde off the rope. Look at this. Look at this. He's got it in position. Oh, clothesline.
There he goes.
Over the top rope goes James Taylor with that clothesline.
James Taylor getting clothesline to the outside of the ring. And now this would be a good breather for both men.
Indeed so. James Taylor on the outside, crawling over, trying to get to the ring, and there is Jinx right there in front of him. Oh, God, he better look at Prophet now, breaking the count. Smart move by the Prophet.
Ross, James Taylor needs to get inside the ring before he gets a count out.
He needs to get back in the ring ASAP to continue this matchup.
Ref Carter is still counting. He needs to get inside the ring in order to win.
Come on, Taylor trying to get out. And look at his Prophet now, stomping away on James Taylor, who's laying on the canvas.
He rolls him over, Ross. He's grabbing.
What in the world is he won the race? Look at this. Incoming.
Oh, what a bomb.
A Prophet bomb.
One, two.
Oh, good God. Come on.
The whole time he was positioning him for that Prophet bomb.
And what a maneuver that was. And now put the boot on Carter. Come on, Carter, do something. We don't pay you for nothing.
Oh, man. He had the rope the whole time.
He had the rope the whole time, indeed. Come on, Taylor, get up, do something.
Taylor's in the corner.
And now the Prophet stomping a mud hole and walking it dry in the Nemesis.
And foot on the throat. Foot on the throat.
Come on, Carter, do something. Separate them. I mean, for God's sake, Carter, we don't pay for wheeze and a Gatorade for nothing, for God's sake.
Jay Wilde is setting him up. He's setting him up, Ross.
Once he's setting him up, we're asking the question.
He's going in for the kill.
Oh, good God, he's teetering. He's teetering again. Oh, no, look at this. And Jay Wilde has got the Nemesis for a suit. Oh, no. A suplex over the top, up into the ring.
What a suplex. Coverage. One, two.
Oh, 2.5.
1, 2.
Another kick out.
1, 2.
Another kick out by Taylor.
It's a pin galore.
Pin galore, more like a pin fest. Apparently, old Captain Hook is getting to hit the final conviction, for God's sake.
You're right, Ross. He needs to hit the final conviction in order to win this thing.
But he's more focused on damaging James Taylor, and rightfully so, and the same goes for the Nemesis. And oh no, Fireman's carry. What in the world's he doing here? Look at this. Fireman's carry position. Incoming. Look at this. He's a cutter of some sort.
Ross, it was our last effort counter. It was our last effort counter.
What a counter by James Taylor. Whatever, swording off, whatever move that would have been by the Prophet. And now, Ref Carter counting away while Prophet and Nemesis is down, maybe out.
They have to get on their feet or cover one another with a pinfall.
Somebody has got to get up and get up fast and get up quick. Carter is still counting away.
We need to see the winner this week. We need to see a winner this week, Ross.
Yeah, because on the beat the clock, there was no winner, there was no contest. We got to see winner or not. Somebody's got to go into the finish. And oh no, it looks like Prophet now, another Fireman's carry position. He's got him. Look at this. Look out. Oh, a Death Valley driver by the Prophet.
What a Death Valley driver. Very effective move. Now he needs to go for the pin coverage.
Something has got to give.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, no, a 2.5. And that Death Valley driver, somehow, someway, Taylor kicks out.
Taylor.
And somebody has got to get up yet again. Referee Carter counting away one more time.
3. And Ross, Ref Carter is at a 3 count.
This could be a count out, for God's sake. Somebody's got to get up.
If one of these two men do not get onto their feet, they will be counted out.
What is left of the tanks in the arsenals of the Prophet and the Nemesis? Oh no! Stunner! They reversed it. There we go. Ducks under. Look out! Oh, Wally! That good God clothesline from the abyss, and he about daggum near broke the neck of Taylor. 1, 2, and a kick out by the Nemesis somehow after that clothesline.
You know, Ross, that he was looking for a 3 count.
Oh, come on. The Wilde is choking you, the Nemesis. Come on, ref, do something.
It looks like the ref did break him off, Ross.
That's for finally, and now Wilde in position on his feet, waiting for the Nemesis to get up. This ain't nap time, James. Get up.
It's not. But look, Ross, he's getting back to his feet.
Oh no, he's setting him up for the final conviction. This might be the last rites for the Nemesis.
He's gonna go for it.
Wait a minute. Oh, good God. He about took his hat off. Final conviction. That's it. Judgment Day for the Nemesis. That's all. Ring the bell.
1, 2, 3.
How in God's name did he kick out of that?
I don't know, but 1, 2.
Enough of these pinfalls. Just end this thing.
It rolls. It's another pinfall.
And the Nemesis somehow kicks out again, moving the shoulder. What is it gonna do to put away Taylor? What's Prophet gonna do?
Wait a minute, look! Oh, look! He's got him by the neck once again onto the rope.
He's driving the knee across the back of the neck. Look out! A slide out. What in the world? Oh, an uppercut! An uppercut by the Prophet, knocking Taylor back in the ring, and Taylor on his side now. Something has to give in this grudge match.
You're right, Ross. Something has to give, and it needs to be soon.
Taylor on both knees, Wilde as well. Somebody's got to get to a vertical base. Oh, Taylor is up, and he's going over to the corner.
Both men are gassed, and they're desperately seeking sanction.
And look at this, Taylor now to the middle rope. Wilde finally up. What's going to transpire now? Look at this, incoming. He blocked it. Look at this, an overhead belly to belly.
An overhead belly to belly that was very effective. Now, Jay Wilde needs to hurry up and get up to capitalize after that move.
Nemesis rolling to the outside of the bottom rope, taking a breather now. Wilde laying it back first in the middle of the ring. Something has got to give in this matchup. Somebody has got to get the winner's purse in this match.
You're right. We need a winner. We definitely need a winner. And Rev Carter is counting Taylor.
And finally, Taylor is rolling, trying to get back in. He's on both knees, grabbing the bottom rope. And now finally, one knee on the apron, and he's back in. Wilde now on one knee, trying to get back to the vertical base.
They're up, Ross. They're both up.
Both, well, not yet. But look at this now. Both knees blocked it. Here come the punches, back and forth punches by Taylor and Wilde. And here we go. He's got him now. I'm throwing this reversal incoming. Look at this.
Oh, what a high knee.
High knee. Look at this. Oh, the clothesline. Down goes the cue ball.
He has just enough left in the tank to possibly win this matchup.
Possibly, maybe so, and hopefully so. Get Taylor now crawling over to Wilde. Get a cover. Do something.
He is gassed, Ross. He is gassed, and his tank is on empty.
And Carter counting away as the Prophet is laying on the canvas, and now Taylor picking him up by the shirt yet again. He's got him, and what? He throws on the outside.
And now we've got the Nemesis standing in the ring. Oh, wait a minute. Looks like he's trying to catch his breath, and we got Jay Wilde on the outside.
Taylor sitting in the corner, taking a powder, taking a breather, rightfully so.
Both men are desperately taking a breather at this time, and that's what they need to do in order to hit the final blow, Ross, to hit the final blow, get to the finish line in this matchup.
Indeed so, as you see Carter counting away as Prophet on the outside. He's on the outside. Taylor up on his feet, Wilde back on his feet, back in the ring. Look at this. Oh, knee to the midsection. Here he goes. Irish whip goes the Prophet. Look out, incoming. Spine of the pond with a spine buster by James Taylor. He got him with a spine buster. And well, look at this. Wait, is he gonna? He is. He's gonna lock in the sharpshooter.
looking for the finish.
The sharpshooter is locked in on the Prophet. Is he gonna tap?
Can he make the Prophet submit? The Prophet is trying to damn this again.
Wait! It's Hicks! It's Hicks! And it's Clay! What in the world is this?
The whole damn family's out here.
And Hicks is screaming like a banshee in the face of the corner.
It's a family reunion.
Clay's got him. What a choke slam!
What a choke slam. It's a family reunion.
What a choke slam!
The ref didn't see it, Ross. The ref didn't see it.
And you can guarantee Jay would have that plan in the back pocket.
Yeah, you better believe it. But the ref did not see Andrew Clay give that choke slam to James Taylor.
Yeah, because Hicks screaming like a banshee in the face of Carter, distracting him, and didn't see Clay hit the choke slam.
What a marvelous distraction. 1, 2,
no! He kicks out. The plan of the Prophet didn't go as intuition as Taylor kicks out of that.
You are absolutely right, Ross. I don't know what's going to happen next, but all I got to say is that the tanks are on E, and both men desperately need to do something here in order to win.
But I tell you though, what a genius plan! A genius plan by the Prophet and his family causing distraction with the Prophet.
If it works!
And here Taylor now on one knee, back to vertical base, and the Prophet now up to his feet and again. Oh, look out! Stunner, perhaps no. Look at this. And it looks like Jay Wilde's knee just gave out. The knee must have buckled or something.
His knee gave out, and James Taylor is going to take advantage.
Like a shark that's spilling blood in the water. He's got the Prophet now. Push him off. All right, caught the foot. Here he goes. Stunner. Taylor.
1, 2, 3.
He got it. Taylor with the stunner. Puts away the Prophet. 1, 2, 3.
Taylor arrived, raised hell, and now getting his hand raised.
Against all odds, Cross.
Sweet vengeance, Ross.
Against all odds, Cross. He had to go through the entire family of the prophecy. After getting a choke slam by Clay, he went through everything. And James said, oh no, they're back at it again. It's Hicks. Hicks now, overhead punches on Taylor. And there's Clay assisting the Prophet. And look at this. He's trying to twist the fate. No, incoming. Stunner. And oh, Hicksy, get the stunner for his troubles.
What a stunner.
What a stunner by Taylor to old Hicks. And Taylor gets the victory here at Vendetta.
Wait a minute.
Look at him. The clothesline of the abyss. He about took the head off again.
But look, he's still favoring the knee from earlier. He's still favoring the knee.
This is not over by a long shot, Cross. It's only just begun yet again.
Ross, you know it's not over. This is not over. The James Taylor and Jay Wilde feud is far from over.
The chapter is not yet completed. The saga of the Nemesis versus the Prophet. Here tonight, James Taylor gets the win, but Prophet gets the last laugh on the Nemesis, James Taylor.
And Ross, what a matchup that was.
That little weasel. That weasel thinks he can get a number on us like he did last week. Nobody gets a number on us.
He didn't get a number on us, Painmaker. Last week was nothing but a lucky shot. That little mingling minor leaguer, that little twerp Atomic Titan thinks he could stand toe-to-toe with the undisputed world champion of Tennessee Backyard Wrestling. A reign that has been so historic of over 400 days now.
Combined.
I've got news for you, Titan. Tonight, the clock strikes midnight, and your little fairy tale all comes crashing down with the blackout or the last laugh, which is me ripping your face right off.
So tonight, Titan, your comeback story ends like your hopes and dreams. And Mr. Ledger, it's time to stop the clock.
Clock's ticking, Painmaker.
Clock's ticking.
It's main event time.
And the time has come for the main event, Ross. Atomic Titan taking on the undisputed World Heavyweight Champion Ledger. Can he complete his comeback story here tonight and dethrone the undisputed World Heavyweight Champion, Rawls?
Will the Anarchy era continue, or will Titan seize the story? Let's see how this match all came about.
Rawls, I cannot wait. Undisputed World Heavyweight Champion of TBW, Rawls, a reign that is approaching close to 400 days.
400 days and counting.
That's why I came back to defeat this reign of terror, because that's what I was destined to do.
Atomic has won the Beat the Clock challenge and will face the Shade of the main event.
At Vendetta.
You are just not ready for the challenge. What makes you think you're gonna do what Anderson can do? What Flair couldn't do? What Jay Wilde couldn't do? Lewis couldn't do? You are gonna be the one to dethrone Mr. Ledger and myself.
Listen here, I know I am. I am capable of that. This is the comeback story, and I'm gonna finish the story at Vendetta.
He complete the comeback story by capping it off and capturing the World Heavyweight title and dethrone the Shade.
You're gonna finish the story. How cute! Ow! Vendetta. Me and you.
Champion and challenger in the ring, locking eyes.
The undisputed champion of Tennessee Backyard Wrestling know that you're stepping in the ring with the very best.
Will the Anarchy era continue, or will Titan finally be the one to dethrone the Shade? And Cross, we're back down ringside. It's a big fight, atmospheric-like field here in the arena. Could Titan, maybe, somehow, someway, by the grace of the man upstairs, walk away with the world title and complete his comeback story?
Look, Rawls, it's Atomic Titan. The time is now.
There he is, folks, the American Dragon.
This is the biggest matchup in his career, Rawls. He has to be on his A game here tonight to dethrone Ledger.
Exactly. Good words there, Cross. Titan came back, stayed classic number 4 as a surprise entrant against the Fat Asian. And then going on to the Beat the Clock challenge and winning the Beat the Clock with the set time, 7 minutes and 12 seconds. And it all comes down to this. The big fight field is on. The pressure is on for the American Dragon, Atomic Titan.
You're absolutely right, and I could have said it better myself, Rawls. But does Titan have it in him here tonight? We're about to find out.
Exactly. Can Titan be the one to end the Anarchy era?
Let's go, Ledger.
And are the challenger in the ring, waiting the arrival of the champion himself.
Can you imagine the nerves that Atomic Titan is experiencing right now, Rawls?
Exactly. The pressure is definitely on.
Let me tell you something. It's a reign that is over 400 days and counting. And it will take a lot out of Atomic Titan in order to put down Ledger here tonight at Vendetta. And now we're waiting the arrival of the undisputed world champion, Rawls.
Still waiting on the arrival of the undisputed world heavyweight champion, the Shade, along with his manager, the Painmaker. And speaking of the world's champion, here in a matter of moments, here he comes.
Oh, here he is! Look! It's Ledger! Ledger! Along with Painmaker. Rawls, this is going to be one hell of a main event. And Rawls, look at the sinister look in the eyes of Ledger. He's fixing to take on his next victim, Atomic Titan. Listen to this. It's been an astonishing 574 days since the undisputed champion has been pinned or submitted.
What an impressive feat that is. A lot of pressure on the shoulders of the American Dragon, Atomic Titan.
Champion challenger locking eyes.
What an intense moment this is, Cross. Champion and challenger locking eyes. Rev Carter in the middle, and there you see right now the champion is going to the top, taking his perch.
And look at the look on Ledger, Rawls. the confidence and arrogance that's oozing from Ledger.
Indeed, Cross. This is nothing new to the Shade and the Painmaker as well. They have been in this predicament multiple times in pay-per-view style matches, so no sweat for the Shade.
Multiple times. You are absolutely right.
But can this outcome be different, Cross? Could the undisputed champions reign, the Anarchy reign, come to an end at the hands of the American Dragon?
Oh, wait a minute. They're face to face, Ross.
Champion and challenger face to face. And he's referee Carter separating champion and challenger. Titan is amped up, pumped up to get his hands on the Shade and get his hands on the World's Heavyweight Championship to end the Anarchy era.
Well, Ross, the American Dragon, Atomic Titan, he needs to be careful what he wishes for.
Ladies and gentlemen.
You got that right there, Cross. There's no backing down, no backpedaling now. And here we go with introductions for this main event, World Championship match.
You're right, it's too late to back out.
Championship match.
And Cross, the feeling in the air tonight is very different. There could be a magical moment. Titan can walk away with the world title. This could be his chance.
It'll be a comeback story for the lifetime.
Well, Cross, it is Titan's goal to complete the comeback story, put an end to the Anarchy era of that man right there, the Shade.
And at stake for Ledger, Ross, it's a title reign that's over 400 days. It could come to an end here tonight.
By that man right there, the American Dragon, Atomic Titan, and Carter, the senior official, holding up the richest prize in TBW, the World's Heavyweight Championship. One man is going to walk out the champion. One man is going to walk out of here with defeat.
And the match is fixing to be underway once Ref Carter sounds the bell. And here we go.
Carter sounds the bell. Here we go. The main event, American Dragon versus the Shade.
And here we go. Is the moment too big for Titan? That'll be the question to tell.
Is the moment too big and the pressure riding this man's shoulders? Can you imagine the pressure and the mindset that is in Atomic Titan right now? His soul. He wants to capture the world title and finish the comeback story.
Champion challenger about to lock down.
Audible tie-up.
Here we go with Ledger's got a head wrench. He's going around. He's got Atomic Titan right where he wants it.
Headlock takeover. Advantage definitely goes toward the Shade's favor with his technical prowess.
Technical, strength, speed, and psychological, Ross.
All in favor of that man, of the world champion. The Shade got, look at this snapmare, and now this world champion has got the Dragon in a face lock.
And he's got that face lock. It's wrenched in, Ross. Atomic Titan, he's got to do whatever he can to get out of it.
And look at this, Titan now getting out of it and rolls the Shade. Look at this, he's got him now in a headlock. Titan reaching, almost trying to reach the headlock in on the world champion. Oh, he's got him, look at this, off the rope goes Titan, incoming, look out, drop down by the Shade. Look at this, the agility, leapfrog. Here look at this, oh, the beautiful drop kick by the world champion, the agility. Uh-oh, Titan taking a powder.
Oh, look at Titan, he's on the outside. He needs to catch his breath.
And look at the champion turns on the second rope, and the fans are not too thrilled with the world champion.
The challenger, indeed, Ross, he needs to regroup and rethink what's he going to be doing in order to capture that world title.
There you see Titan now slowly I add, getting back into the ring to battle once again with the world champion, the Shade.
And here they go, Ross, with another collar and elbow tie-up. He's got that arm wrenched in, that tentacle-like skills of Ledger.
And look at this now, Titan with a headlock on the Shade. Look at this, Shade down to one knee. The Shade is down to one knee.
He's working on him, Ross. Titan's working on him. Oh, Shade's him off.
Shade's off one more time. Look at this.
Double shoulder tackle. Looks like Titan's back on his feet.
Titan is up on his feet. Look at this. Shade the corner. Oh, the clothesline. Another clothesline by the American Dragon. Third clothesline. Here come the kicks. The Dragon kicks.
He sends him off with Irish whip to wait a minute, reversal.
Reverse by the champion. Look out. Oh, the splash. The roll. The roll. Oh, splash. Here comes the jabs. The punches by the Shade. And oh, look out, Carter.
The left and right submission.
The world champion wins. Oh no! Reverse! Here comes the American Dragon like a house of fire with these punches on the world champion.
Atomic Titan! He's not finished with him yet!
Look at this! Look at this! Oh, defeat! What a reversal! The mind games, the mindset of the champion. And the shock and disbelief of the champion's face. Titan is off to a hot start against the champion. Look at this now, the Shane reaching the arm. Can it be time for old school? No, an arm drag.
What an arm drag delivered by the Shane. And the Shane taking control of the matchup with that arm wrench. He's still got it locked in. He's working on him. He's working on him, taking control of the match.
The Shane now still in full control. Look at this little roll through the
Bam, a clothesline.
Bam, another one. 2 clotheslines in a row to the champion. Here he goes now. Oh, there's a knee. Look at this. Punches and more punches by the American Dragon. Here he goes. Look out. Incoming. Look at this. Look out. All over the top rope goes the Shane.
What a clothesline. What a clothesline.
Wait a minute. He's not going to do it, is he? Suicide. Oh! And the Shane beats him with a punch.
Ledger 2 steps ahead. Ledger's 2 steps ahead.
2 steps ahead with the mind. Look at this. Look out. A springboard knee strike. The springboard knee.
And they put the Tommy Titan down. 1, 2.
Oh, good grief.
Only a 2. Only a 2.
And now, folks, you see the world champion methodically, slowly stalking his prey. Punches by the champion. Ledger on the challenger. And there's some chops by the world champion.
He's lighting the chest up of a Tommy Titan. Look, getting in Ref Carter's face.
Once again, getting in Ref Carter's face. He needs to stay on the challenger, for God's sake. And there goes the Shane once again.
Working on the Tommy Titan. Wait a minute, Ross. He's going to send him off. It's a reversal.
Reverse. Oh, good God. He turns inside out. Oh, good God. Look out. He just got turned inside with that clothesline by the American Dragon. A pinfall.
Only a 1.5.
Only a 1.5. The Shane kicks out.
It's going to take more than that, Ross, to put down the Shane. Look, he's got him. He's trying to give him the best lock.
Look at this arm dragging out. Goes the top of the
Here it comes. Full speed ahead.
Suicide. Suicide. Look out, fans.
What a suicide dive delivered by Ledger.
It's like a head-on collision at I-95 with the suicide bullet.
And Painmaker walking over to Ledger, checking on him, but Ledger's back onto his feet. Here, on the outside ring.
This is the big time, kid. Oh, there's a punch. These punches and jabs, back and forth. Champion and challenger going at it for the world's heavyweight title.
It looks like a Tommy Titan could still possibly be dazed, but what a kick.
What a kick under the side of the head. Look at this now, Titan on the apron. What's going to go here now? Trying to strategize and think of what to do next. Look out!
What a crossbody!
What a crossbody onto the champion, the Ledger.
What a crossbody delivered by Tommy Titan. He needs to get him inside the ring in order to win this match.
Exactly. You can't win the bout by count out.
And Ref Carter's counting a Tommy Titan. He's picking up Ledger.
Titan rolled back in, breaking the count. And now Titan has got the Shane, throws him back into the ring. Get him back in the ring.
There he goes, he's rolling in. Wait a minute, what's coming next? What a drop kick.
Missile-lock drop kick. A missile-lock drop kick by the American Dragon.
Come on, baby. Come on, Titan.
Atomic Titan, he's still throwing those right fists. What a kick.
Super kick. Shane goes in the corner.
He's got him in the corner, Ross.
He's got him in the corner. Look at this. Titan running. Full head of speed. Oh! Jump me with a big boot.
Ledger.
Look at this. Leapfrog by the Shane. Look at this. Incoming. Ducks the clothesline. And
Sling blade.
Vintage Ledger with a sling blade.
It could be over.
This could be it. What's more, they got Ledger in the tank.
We could be approaching the end here soon.
We could be very well approaching the end of this contest. The comeback story might not be complete. It might not be finished.
Ledger's always 2 steps ahead, 2 steps ahead, and now he's up on his perch.
He's perched up high.
No, God damn. 1, 2.
Now the kick out.
1 and 2.
Oh, come on.
1, 2. What a roll up.
I about lost my hat.
You blind, see?
And now,
Atomic Titan, he's shocked. What more does it got to do?
he's got to hit that running knee strike cross. And look at this, a kick. And here come the kicks. Here comes the best kicks. He's kicking the chest of the champion, Ledger. And on one side of the head for good measure.
Pin.
1, 2. Oh, and a kick out.
Only a 2. Only a 2.
A kick out, and now Titan still once again beside himself in disbelief. Titan wins to complete the comeback story and end the Anarchy era of Ledger.
But Ledger's not going to go down easy. He's got that ring to protect. He's got the ring to protect.
Titan's over losing.
Big 1,
1, 2. Look at this, the world champion. the Shining Wizard, and the Bull! Head first.
What a bulldog, what a bulldog. Come on, 1, 2,
2.5 laps.
2.5. He's not finished with his comeback story just yet. 2.5.
Titan is not going to lay down that easy. And look at this.
And Josh Ross didn't hear what the champ said. I told me Titan can't hang with him.
Oh, God, the chop, the overhead chop. Oh, there's a second overhead. Good God, these are ring out. Oh, the third one. Good Lord Almighty.
Those chops are echoing throughout this whole backyard arena.
And look at this. Now the shade off the rope. Lead coming. Go. Titan pull the rope down and down with the shoulder. This now. Titan pumping up the crowd. Getting them all psyched up. Titan might be flying. He might do a suicide dive. Look at this.
Here he goes. Here he goes.
The American Dragon.
Oh, God, here he goes, Ross.
We're going to have a flying dragon. Suicide dive, and he got it. He got it.
What a flying dragon indeed.
And now the match is now turned in the favor over to the American Dragon, Atomic Titan, with that suicide dive.
And Ref Carter here on the outside, he's counting both of these competitors.
3.
And then you see Painmaker now walking over to the shade. And then you see Titan looking at the Painmaker, not taking his eyes off that man either.
This is getting intense, Ross. It's getting intense.
A stare down between the American Dragon and the Painmaker. Now look at this. Titan now, open hands on the shade, and he's got it right on the outside.
He's throwing Legend inside the ring, Ross.
Back in the ring goes the world champion. Now look at this. Titan now going to the heavens, going to the high red district. Look at this.
Titan's on the top. Wait a minute. Oh, what an axe handle.
Diving axe handle off the top rope by the American. 1, 2, 2.5.
2.5.
Oh my God! Agility! It's the last lap! The last lap is locked in! Last lap! It's it! Titan's got nowhere to go!
Nowhere to go. He's ripping the face off.
He's gonna rip. Look at this time now! He's trying to get out of it! He's trying to reverse! He's got to rip it! Look at this!
No!
Time to get out of it! Putting out the forearm to the back! Look at this now, Titan! He's gonna go for a suplex!
He got a suplex. He's got to go for the coverage. He's got to do something. He's got to go for that knee.
He's in the plate. He's calling for it. He's gonna go for the running knee. We can have a new champion. He can end this thing.
It could possibly be over if he gets his knee in.
The champ is about to get up. He's gonna bat with the knee.
No!
Super kick.
He met it with a kick.
Super kick.
Look out.
Look out. It's over.
It's over. 2, 3.
He kicked out the clock out.
He's got just enough left to continue the story.
I'm telling you, Cross, something is by God special to him tonight. He's gonna finish it. Titan is gonna finish it. Oh, kick out by the American Dragon. Look at this. That's it. That's it. The knee strike. New champion. Oh, he kicked out the knee.
I thought it was over.
The running knee strike. He hit it, and the shade kicked out.
I can't believe what I'm seeing with my eyes, Ross.
What is Titan gonna do? Wait a minute, Titan is on the apron now. He's trying to pump up this audience.
He's got a capitalize.
The shade is down, rolling onto his back. He could be going for a splash. Carter telling him to get down.
Here he goes, Ross. He rolled over.
The shade rolls out of the way.
He got out of the way just in the nick of time.
The mind games.
Now the shade's up.
Lockout incoming.
Oh, no.
Last lock.
What? He's not going down. He's fighting. He's holding him out.
We got him. Titan is rolled out.
Full speed ahead.
Titan met him with a forearm. He blocked the suicide bullet. And now Titan on the apron again, trying to pump up this crowd, getting behind the American Dragon.
You're right, Ross. The American Dragon is going up once more. But look.
Quickness. Oh, no. He's got him. Oh, my God. Super flags. The bridge. Fucking arrow.
It's a 1, 2.
Holy Jesus.
Only a 2, Ross. Only a 2.
Painmaker, sweat bullets, argue with Carter on the outside, observing this main event match.
Shade knows he's got to do something right here, right now. It's an argument with the ref. But turn around. Look.
One, 2. Oh, my
God. What a 2.
What a 2 count roll up there. Titan almost had him being quick. Oh no! The Shade now, fireman's carry position. He's got him. Look at this. Titan 35 on this. On the DDT.
One, two.
Oh, that's 2 count.
Only a two, Ross. Titan, I know Titan is definitely thinking what's he going to do next in order to take down the Shade.
Will the 414-day total combined reign as world champion come to an end?
That will be the question, Ross. That will be the question everyone's asking.
Wait a minute. Shade now instructing the Painmaker to pull out the camera. Uh-oh, it's time to go. Indeed, Painmaker taking instructions. It's time for old school.
This could be a Kodak moment.
And look at this. The Shade. Person on the top rope, walking the top rope. It's old school time, ladies and gentlemen. Oh! The world champion just got crushed on the top rope.
You know he's going to be regretting doing that, Ross. Now can Titan capitalize?
Titan is going to go for it. He's going to go for it. Look out. Incoming. Here he goes. It's it. It's over. Get the cover. Get the man. Wait a minute.
It's going to
the best lock is locked in. He's locked in.
For insurance purposes.
It's it. It's over. It's got to be over. Look, the Shade's going to tap. He's going to tap. He's going to tap. He's going to tap. He's going to do it. He's going to do it. He's going to do it. It's going to hit. He's going to tap. He's got nowhere to go.
He has nowhere to go, Ross. Nowhere to go.
He's well into the Shade now. He's getting up.
Titan's back.
He's getting the Shade. He's trying to find him out with everything he can do. He's trying to find out of it. The Shade. These guys still got it locked in. Oh my God!
Wait a minute!
The roll! He's got him in a fireman's carry with that roll!
What a counter! What a counter!
Fireman's carry position! That attitude adjustment for the last lap!
It's got the last lap! Locked in!
It's in! It's over! The last lap! And it's over! Tad, move in! He's trying not to tap! Don't do it! Don't tap! He's got it locked in! It's still locked in! Nowhere to go! He's tapping! He tapped! It's over!
It's over! It's over! And Raw's a Cinderella story's over!
The Shade has defeated Atomic Titan!
And Raw's take nothing away from Atomic Titan. He gave it his all in this matchup here tonight.
But in the end, the mind games, the technical prowess, everything, the Shade has conquered another victim in the American Dragon here tonight at Vendetta.
And Raw's, the reign of the undisputed world champion continues. And what's next for Legend?
Indeed, good question, Cross. What is next for the undisputed champion of the world, Ledger and the Painmaker? What is next for the most two devious, diabolical masterminds in this business today?
Earlier, as I said, before this matchup started, I said it was going to be one hell of a main event.
And there you see Titan beside himself, telling the people, I'm sorry I didn't complete the comeback story. Titan gave everything he had, but in the end, the Shade has conquered the American Dragon. Another victim to the list of the Shade and the Anarchy era.
You took the words directly out of my mouth. I was fixing to say, Ross, the Anarchy era lives! It still lives!
Folks, this has been Vendetta for 2023, and folks, we will see you on Rampage 144, the road to anniversary! Good night,